How's it going, guys? Today we are taking a look at the LEGO Creator Expert Modular Building Collection Boutique Hotel set number 10297. This set does retail for $200 here in the US, and it does come with 3,066 pieces, making it the second largest modular building behind Assembly Square. And that is for good reason, as this is the 15th year anniversary modular building. So it does include some inspiration from previous years and take some, there's some Easter eggs and stuff. Obviously this is a hotel, which is a throwback to Cafe Corner. But yeah, this is supposed to be a special modular, so it is also a little bit bigger. On the front of the box, you do of course get the hotel itself with all of the minifigures and side builds present. On the top of the box, you do get all 7 included minifigures, as well as the scale minifigure over there on the right. On the side of the box, you do get a nice alternate look at the modular. And of course, in the back of the box, you do see how this set does look sat up next to a few other modular buildings. In this case, it is in between the police station over there on the left and the bookshop on the right. Those are the 2021 and 2020 modular buildings. You might already know this, but the Boutique Hotel was originally supposed to be the other direction. Basically just exactly flipped so that the art studio was on the right side and this whole thing's basically just mirrored. But they ended up swapping it because of how well this shows off the billboard on the side of the police station, and they knew that people were going to want to show that off, so they allowed people to do that with this modular building. So if you watch other YouTubers and them laying this out in their cities and you see it next to the police station, that's why. Over here on the right, you do of course see how it is modular in that it does come apart floor by floor. You get the dimensions right here, which is 10 inches by 10 inches by 13 inches tall. And on the bottom of the box, you do get a lot of nice angles of different areas of this build, showing off a lot of these small builds and details, but we will get into those later with the physical build. I am very excited to get this thing built, so that is what I'm going to do. Alright, starting of course with the minifigures. On the left, you do get 2 hotel employees. They look very nice. One of them does have the luggage cart, so he's kind of filling the role as more of the bellboy. In the middle there, you have your first guest with the yellow jacket and the glasses, the more fancy man with the briefcase and the bowler cap and the suit and tie. We have the backpacker woman who has a hoodie, a backpack, and a camera, and a very nice hairpiece as well. We have the older lady there with the umbrella and the suitcase and a nice floral looking top. And all the way on the right there, you do have the worker who works at the Cafe Corner stand. This is supposed to be a smaller version of Cafe Corner on just the sidewalk, according to the instructions, and it's very cool to see that, as well as every other Easter egg in this set to pretty much every other modular we've ever seen. Alright, and turning all of these figures around, you can see that each one does have a very nice back print. Not very, exciting or, excessive, but it shows wrinkles in clothing, the back of the collar, as well as some additional details and belts and stuff. And only one of these figures, being the older lady with the umbrella and the briefcase, actually has a second face. So she does have an alternate face that has sunglasses on, and none of the other figures do have second faces. I'm not too disappointed by that. I really, couldn't care less, but I figured I'd put it in the review in case you do care. And now the minifigures are fun, but of course everyone is here for the modular building itself. This is the Boutique Hotel. I am a very, very big fan of this. Just to get a few things out of the way first, I know a lot of people are disappointed in this set, partially because it's a bit weird. It is a corner building, but it doesn't really work super well with a lot of, layouts. It looks kind of strange. It opens up, alleys and, areas of the Lego City that are typically more hidden. A lot of people think it should be 1 floor taller, and a lot of people are not a fan of that flesh kind of color in the middle there. I have not tried to put this into my city yet, so I can't really speak on the placement of it being an issue, but I love the way that this thing looks. I think that a lot of people have issues with it because it stands out and it doesn't really fit in with the rest of the modulars, but at the same time, I want that. I want buildings that are super unique and feel different, and I think this is the perfect example of that. Before we start popping off floors and roofs and stuff, we are going to take a look at the exterior. This whole section here is, of course, the hotel itself, and this over here, the El Cubo Fine Art, is the little art gallery, and there is a nice terrace up top with a palm tree and a bar. You have the entrance of the hotel here, right on the corner, and of course, this thing is, a very different corner building shape. It's more designed like the Flatiron Building, for example. I do think that the weird shape of the hotel is a strong suit for this set as well. But along the sidewalk, you have 3 bushes with some flowers on them, the lamppost that shows up in a lot of different modulars. You have 2 flags over there, the balcony. On the windows out here, you do get leaves with a couple flowers. You do have a balcony that you can stand out and look over. A nice bay window, I believe is that what that's called. Nice rounded window. More on this side by the art gallery, you do have a fire hydrant, and of course the upstairs with a terrace. You do have an art exhibit here, as well as a bulletin board there with some sticky notes on it, and there are actually some Easter eggs on that for the previous modulars. Moving around back, the side of the modular, which is going to be covered up by most buildings here, does look very nice with these windows. Obviously, whatever building you put here, these windows are going to have a pretty poor view, but whatever. And there is a dumpster in the back there. And on this side, you get a whole lot of nothing. This is one that you're going to want to cover up with another building. A lot of the modulars have this issue on the side, but it's not really an issue because this part of the building's hidden. You don't see this, so it doesn't need to look, picture perfect. On the roof, you do get a skylight as well as some air conditioning units, which is what I imagine those are. As well as a nice iron barrier along the edge of the roof to add some design to the roof and not make it too boring. And of course, this is a modular set. You can just pop off the roof and see inside. The entire top floor is more like the very nice room. There's only one room on the top, and it is the largest and it is the nicest. And by nicest, I mean it's the only one with a bathroom. These doors do open. That one leads to the bathroom. This one over here leads to the staircase to get down to the lower 2 floors. In the main living area, you do have an old TV, a lamp, a table with some alcohol on it, I'm guessing. You do have a bed with a very fancy chocolate bar on there. Over in the corner over here, you do have the door that goes out to the balcony. Get a nice view. You do have these very nice lamps next to the bed, and apparently those are from the Friends set, and they use them as the bottom of cupcakes. You do get a nice comfy sofa right there next to the bed, as well as a dresser / wardrobe, which is, if you move around at all, these doors just kind of swing open. There's another dresser like this that uses these same doors on one of the lower floors, and I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed about how loose they are, because if you just look at this thing the wrong way, those just kind of pop off and open up. And trying to get a nice view into the bathroom, you can see that there is a sink with a mirror, a bathtub with some soap, and a very nice golden faucet piece. And rotating that way, you can see that there is a toilet by the window, and there is a nice little gold toilet paper holder, and there is actually a roll of toilet paper on it. And once again, the beauty of modulars, you can just grab this and pop off the entire floor. And on this floor, you do get 2 rooms, one of which is this big area, and the other one is in here. And this area over here is the staircase where you can go up to the nice room or down to the lobby. Starting with the bigger room here, you can see that there is a nice desk with a typewriter and a desk lamp. And over by the door, there's the other wardrobe I was talking about. And look at that, the doors are open. Close those up, make it look nice. I really don't know why those are so loose, but that's how LEGO designed it. I'm not a big fan of it, but you know what? It's on the inside. I'm not worried about it. You do get a nice bed with the sand green comforter there with a nice little lamp on the nightstand. And in the corner in the window, you do have this nice chair that swivels around as you please. And trying to get a nice view into the smaller room, you do have a red bed. You have a very small nightstand with a lamp on it. You have a dresser that does not open, and you have a very small desk with a chair. But you do have the ability to open up the door and go out to the window though, so that's nice. Looking down in the lobby, you do get the keys behind the desk. You have the guest book, a telephone, and of course the bell to ring for the concierge. You have a very nice potted plant there with some flowers in it. A painting over here, which according to the instructions is painted by the artist who lives, or at least has a studio above the Parisian restaurant. You have a strangely empty space under the stairs, which I wish they utilized a bit more. Modulars, of course, are all very cramped on the interior, and they kind of just squeeze in details wherever they can. So it's kind of weird to have a, area under the staircase like that is as barren as it is. But you do get a clock in the wall, a nice red sofa, a very nice floor design, and a very nice looking staircase. And of course you can pop off the roof of the art gallery. There is a nice glass structure there, which you might recognize as the old Creator Expert logo. A painting on the wall, a desk with a chair, another painting there, and then a painting that you can actually see through the window and the glass door. Coming from someone who has only gotten a few of the Lego modulars, there is 15 now, and I believe I only have 4 or 5. This is really good. I really like this thing. I think it stands out very well in the city, and I think it has a very unique style to it. I think it has a very unique presence in a city, and I'm very excited to get it placed into my city and to move things around and to see where it looks best. And I hope you check out my next video to see me do that, because after I finish filming this, I'm jumping right into that video, and I'm gonna be putting this in the city and moving stuff around. So if you want to check that out, it should be available the day after you're watching this. But yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm always down there talking with you guys. What are your thoughts on this set? Have you built it? Is it something that you want to get? And how would you rank it with other modulars, for example? That's going to do it for today. Have a good one, guys.